Toxic streamer, 100%. Yo, Hazard's unbanned. Let's go. Yo, Hazard's got that big boy Twitch verified badge next to his name. It's glorious. Me and him are part of an elite club that you low lives will never achieve. A couple of pixels on a Twitch chat. Anyway, let's talk about this game. What we got going on here? So this is Ezad playing Japan, going up against you know who, playing as Spain. Fucking peasants. Yeah. Me and Hazard get to call everyone peasants. You walk among gods, you mere mortals. So yeah, this is gonna be I haven't seen the ending of this game, but I've seen some of it, and you guys are gonna enjoy this one. I think this is gonna be YouTube worthy as well. So you guys sit back and relax and enjoy this one. Now I'm keeping an eye on Ezad because watch his first card. I love these ninja warrior women as well. It's like watching an anime. So good. First shipment is going to be Mountain Warrior. Are we starting some new hype meta here with Japan? All of a sudden, oh, he's going to pick this up as well. Oh, unfortunately, it's before Mountain Warrior comes in, but still, he denies 45 woods. That's pretty nice. There goes the see you later jutsu. And yeah, all of a sudden, the last however many games I've watched were the last like 5 Japanese games. Everyone has been shipping this card, Mountain Warrior. I saw it Ezad do it. I've seen Risotto do it now. And I tell you what, every game I've seen when they've done it, it's really paid off for them. You see here, 250 HP turns into 375. They get 12 ranged attack now as well. So they will fuck your hero up. They will mess him up big time. And I'm not going to lie, I would like to get messed up by these two as well. But hey, that's just me. And yeah, look at that. 70 food. For such a basic treasure, he just picked up 70 food. So again, I'm going to need someone to get the calculator out. I'm going to need someone to do the math on this one. But I'm sure we can kind of have a rough estimate. And oh my God, look, there's 90 coin there. That's 180 coin shipment. What we got down here, we do have a 60 wood shipment. Unfortunately, he's not going to get picked that up. That would have been 120 wood. So people thinking, well, it's not that good. Well, Japan only get a 2 villager card. They don't get 3 villagers. They only get 2 villagers. So that's equivalent. That's worth 200 resources. But obviously, there's payback to it because obviously they're villagers, so they give you resources back. But the initial down payment that this gives is potentially a lot better. So look at that. Look at that. 1 coin to 180. 180 coin. And he barely lost any HP. Barely lost any HP because these guys have been buffed. He's now shipping 2 villagers behind this. I like that. So going for the 2 villagers behind this. That's interesting. No TP. No TP. Is going up with the Torii Gates. But again, going for the Mountain Warrior, you're able to pick up more treasures, right? So the more treasures you can pick up, the more XP you're going to get. So interesting build here. A really interesting build. I don't think it doubles. It does double. So the resources do double. Well, you don't get double XP from killing them. Yeah, I don't know about... No, it doesn't affect the XP to treasure guardians. It just doubles the physical resource from the treasure. Look, it's going to be... going to pick this up. It's going to be a nice 90 XP. Look, again, doing no damage. Does use the stun, but look at these guys. The Mountain Warrior card really synergizes well with like the fortress or even industrial age-ups as well, because the extra HP that these get, these things honestly, 2 of them as well, having 2 of them, they are units. If you got these together, they're doing 24 ranged attack, and they tank so much. They're already now tanking 1k HP. They're now doing 16 range damage each. Like, look at this. Oh wow, do you rate? That would be hilarious if you get double wolves. So he's Ezad with the Torii Gates. His first shipment's going to be 5 shrines. His age-up wagon is going to be put down on the barracks. This is 100 food. This is going to be 200 food, bruh. 200 food. That's the same amount of resources as the 2 villager shipment. And look how easy it was. Look how easy it was. It did no HP, it did no damage to them. Yo, big peekaboo keeping track, you legend. Look at that. 270 food, 180 coin, and 90 XP. You have to half it, though. Well, the thing is, you can't even say it's only a net 100. I see what Minimolt is saying, right? But it's more... You can't really say that at the same time because you wouldn't be able to pick up as many treasures because your explorers would be losing HP. So potentially, you would have to not pick up a treasure because you don't have the HP because you did too much damage and you can't tank for the next one. So there is that to take into account as well. But I understand you do have to half. Yeah, somewhere in between. Totally agree. Totally agree, Mini. He's aged up nice. He's got a nice timing as well. Look, that samurai's in his base. If he's denying any forward barracks is here as well. 5 shrines has come out. He's making some Ashigarus. 4 villagers coming up behind this as well. I personally would like to see 5 shrines over 4 villagers, but you know, that's just me. So Mountain Warrior now basically picked up. Someone in the chat must know if you pick up this with Mountain Warrior, will you get 2 dogs? Like I beg that you get 2 dogs there. Like that would be hilarious. Oh, you don't get 2? That's a shame. That would be so good. I tried it with Big Jerome. Imagine having 2 Jeromes. Jerome. That's pretty epic. But let's go have a quick look over at Revnak. I guess we have to, don't we? I guess we have to, boo. See what he's up to. We've got hunting dogs. We've got double TP. This is the build Keister made big a little while ago with that double TP with the Spanish gold. Oh, nice shrine placement. Look at that. Look at that cheeky one right there. Boom. Right in front of his base. And look. It's a nice map. It's actually a good map to do this because, like, how far the distance is between like the sides of the map is quite frustrating for Spain to have to go divert themselves without physically just sending a few pikes here and there. So this is nice play by Ezad. He's got a handful of Ashigaras over here. I'm not sure what they're searching for. He's just trying to get a bit of line of sight, which is important. Keeps an eye on what's going on here. I did see still traps. No Spanish gold. Just straight into 5 lancers. So it doesn't look like he's going to go for much eco here. He's just going to try and find his timing. I presume we're going to see 2 falconets next, maybe? Yeah, there's the 2 falconets. Okay, and we're going to see a very strong timing here from Revnak. Let's go back over, look at Ezad, see what he's doing. In comes that 600 gold. Looks like, I imagine he's going to want to age with that. And look at this. Look at this. On top of everything that's happened, the extra eco that Mountain Warrior has given him, not to mention if he fights with these guys, I don't know how much HP they're going to have in Age 3, but it's going to be at least, what, 750? Or 700? So they're going to be able to tank, like, 1,500 HP, probably. Around 1,500 HP. That's basically like having a Chinese monk or an Aztec hero. Like... And their bonuses of they're like one of the best bonuses of their respective civilizations. To have it with Japan now on top of that is really good. And they're ranged, and they have a ranged attack, so it's not like it's pure melee. I really like this Mountain Warrior card. It's such a versatile card. It's not just for a little bit of extra resources. It's such a versatile card. Like, it helps with like the early rushes as well. Just because of how much extra damage they tank and do. So in comes the 2 falconets. We are seeing the age up. He's only not even halfway yet. He's going with the golden pavilion, which is going to give him some Yumi, and it's going to buff his units. But is it going to come in time? He's making some more Ashigaris. He's got a nice safe barracks, which is really important here. Revnak's going to have to go right behind the base. This nice base design. Go all the way behind his base just to try and fish for some kind of damage here. He's going to pick up some... I think that was 1 villager there he might have got pick up. Got nice some sentries here. Look at this. We've got the samurai getting a few smacks off. Got some use out of that samurai. I am your samurai. I need your protector. I can't, that song, every time I see the samurai, I just all I can envision is that song. More Minutemen coming in. The Aegis going to come in, so the Yumi going to come in. The Ashigaras are dealing with the Lancer, and Hazard's kind of okay. There are those Falconets, which is going to be a problem, but the one's on 11 HP, needs to kill that quickly. One goes down. Yumi, Irregulars coming in. More Ashigarus. And this is kind of looking good. Oh, doesn't want to take any of those hits, though. Still has a few cavalry here, but Villager's tanking nicely. Has his explorers in here. Like I said, 750 apiece, so they do tank 1500 HP. They do 26 ranged attack. That's 6 more damage than a Yumi. More doggos coming in. Oh, yes, go on. Japanese villagers with that 6 ranged attack. Taking care of that Falconet. It's good to see. These guys still, like, basically one's on full HP. Musketeers, like, imagine how many Musketeer shots it will take to kill them. Okay, so he's being forced to ship the 8 Ashigarus twice, but, you know, that's a good shipment. That is a good shipment. And being able to send it twice is nice. It was so nice, he had to do it twice. He's getting microed by Rodaleros, though, which is pretty annoying. Golden Pavilion buffing his the attack range. The attack of your range. Sorry, yeah. So that one is the it buffs the damage it does. So currently 31. If you take a look at normal Musketeer, which is only 27. That's pretty good. Does have Discipline Ashigaru as well. There come the other 8. And the 2 Falconets is down, so that's the important part. The 2 Falconets is down. He's dealt with the 2 Falconets. That's always the biggest issue with most civs against the Spanish Fast Fortress. So now that he's dealt with the 2 Falconets, he's kind of free to kind of do what he wants, like sort of send whatever he wants. He's not forced to send flaming arrows or Naginatas if he doesn't want to. So we'll see what he decides to do. But look, it's shipment after shipment after shipment. It's the power of the Tory Gaze here. Okay, so now he is sending 2 flaming arrows. I think considering he's going mash musketeer, that's definitely a safe option. Consulate only just now going down. He has 500 export here. Can basically go in, tech him what he wants to. Go the Japanese consulate, get units, buff his other units, or he could go for the eco, which is what he's deciding to do here. Might even see the musketeer. He's probably going to go for the bank. Knowing Ezad, he'll go for eco. Can't remember how much the bank costs. But he's definitely not 400 though. So he'll have enough to send that. There they come. Another barracks going down. It's on 25 vills compared to 29, obviously with shrines though as well. What was his shrine count? So he was on 160 pot. So that's like, what, 15 shrines? So he's on 15 shrines. And they're all going to have, like, sort of the max amount of herds around them. Look, they're all based around the map, getting 0.6 wood per second. So it adds, what, another 10 8 vills? Another 10 8 vills right now? Eco-wise? Nice. Banker is coming in. Wow, he's getting flintlock as well. So he went for the artillery. Not the artillery, the arsenal foundry. I'm not sure where it is though. Oh, you get it from the Golden Pavilion. Sorry, I thought you got that from the consulate.
Hello.
Nice bank wagon coming in. So the bank wagon costs what? 400 export? I didn't realize it was that expensive. Thought it was 300. Nice. Now, yeah, Revnak's forced to go artillery here. I mean, realistically, he's forced to go artillery. There's not a lot else he can do there. Nice. 2 Covenants come out, though. They're going to get far off against Flaming Arrow. That's going to push Ezad back. Does he try and, like... Now I need to know, right, do I go cab? Do I mix it up? Or do I kind of brute force the Flaming Arrows against the Culverins? Do I try and brute force it? Which is, you know, it's a possibility. But it looks like he's, okay, playing it safer, going for some Yumis. No, okay. Deciding to go... Oh, no! Changing his mind once again! Ezad... Can't make his mind up. Ezad finally deciding to settle on 2 cherry orchards. which is probably the safest option considering he's going to be down to 1 berry. He's about to run out of a cherry orchard here. As I was saying, I think he's happy to see Coves. I mean, he's forced a response of, what, an artillery foundry, which is 250 wood, and then 2 culverins, which is 1,000 resources. So that's 1,250 resources in total just to deny those flaming arrows. So from that perspective, that is, you know, a really, really good result for Ezad. The only problem is if he now starts to mix in culverins, that could be a problem for Ezad. So it's not just forcing that response. He can add in his own artillery pieces here as well. 2K score up. Let's go have a look over at Rev. He's up to 34 villagers all of a sudden. Wow. He's only on 1 TC, so he hasn't shipped 5 villagers either. So not sure what that. Oh, he's on 29. Okay, so maybe 5 villagers involved. It looks like he shipped Marvelous Year as well. So his eco's pretty good right now. Never went for Spanish gold. But Marvelous, oh, as I say that, now goes to Spanish gold. I'm not sure what the point of sending Spanish gold now. I mean, I don't know. Is Spanish gold worth sending now? I mean, you're going to have to expect there to be what? I mean, what does he send though? What would you send? I mean, archaic infantry, cavalry. If he's not going them, I mean, probably Unction's better. All 5 villagers. Nice, so Ezad is going to brute force that artillery foundry to go down. Spanish gold coming in, so that's not going to be any military reinforcement. Just getting Gangsor now. Okay, so scores are still close. This is still quite good for Spain. I mean, yeah. Well, 35 vils compared to 38. Oh, it's close. But you've got to take into consideration shrines, which he's starting to lose slowly. But you can just rebuild them. Yeah, look, starting to siege some shrines. Be quite frustrating. Way of the Bow coming in for the Yumis. And watch these Yumis absolutely destroy skirms now. 20 vils, 140, 20 range rather. 149 HP. Wow, actually sieging a shrine with your Explorer. 50 XP. It's not bad. House of Jagelian going down for Japan. I'm not sure what Ezad's plan with that is. Classic walls with the gates. Classic walls with the gates. That is Revnak 101. When you're losing the game, that is a Revnak 101 is to hide behind walls and gates with artillery. Now we see the artillery. I mean, a huge cav switch would just be so devastating right now. Nice. Picks up those musketeers, but those musketeers do take on a couple of shrines. Holy crap. Look how much damage this is doing. 23 siege attack. He's going to take that down as well. Somehow these guys have 825 HP now. Where that come from, I don't know. Is it Golden Pavilion doing it? I don't know. But these guys, again, been able to tank a lot. Look at that. You get 2 of these as well. It's like having because they're better than a European hero. Look, these guys have 620 HP with 18 range attack. So it's like having 2 European explorers on steroids. That's what it's. That is what essentially Mountain Warrior does here. Again, like I said, look how versatile that card is. Look how much. Look at even right into the. It only gets stronger as well. When you think about it, Mountain Warrior only gets stronger the later the game goes on. Okay, 7 vils coming in now. We have a little bit of a tussle over here. Couple of Falconet shots popping off at those Ashigarus, playing target practice. And I think classic kind of Skirm Goon, the Japanese Skirm Goon, which is the Yumi Yabusame. Honestly, I've always had something about this unit. I've always thought this unit was just so dumb. Like, way too good for what it is. But, you know, they are quite an expensive unit. 45 range resist. 45 range resist! 18 range. They do 70 damage in one. They have a 1.5 fire rate. They're like the best culverins in the game. A culverin with 6.8 speed. You ain't telling me that's not OP as fuck. Oh, but Lionheart, did you think about the cost? Ah, shut the fuck up. That's what people say every single time. Don't be one of them, lads. They only do 10 damage per shot. It's not, yeah, so but they don't do 10 damage a shot, do they? They don't do 10 damage a shot. They do 70 damage a shot to artillery, and they do, what, 35 damage versus cavalry? So they don't do 10 damage a shot. And it's not how much damage they do, it's how much damage they tank. They have 45% range resist. You just run them in front of your Yumis every now and then, they're just tanking all the shots. But yes, I am aware I am biased because I'm a Musk Falco. So that unit does give me PTSD. 52 Vils right now. He's on max population. He needs to get a few more shrines down. Red Knight's been doing a good job of destroying them. It's very similar populations for both of these guys. Very, very similar military unit masses as well. Still has that one flaming arrow. And these fights can very often just come down to micro. He kind of wants Ezad to make a mistake with the Abasami, kind of make them running around and just let the Falconets get as many pop shots off against these military as possible. Scores relatively close, but Ezad is kind of pulling away. It's 5k score now. Generally, it's always been that, you know, if Japan can hold off the two Falconets, they win. But if they can't, then they lose. And it sort of ends in the kind of 11 to 12 minute mark of the game. But this is kind of stagnated. It went beyond that. And both of them had a very similar eco behind it. Don't forget, Japan sent 2 Age 1 shipments. 2 Age 1 shipments. I do feel like he didn't need the 2 villagers. Didn't need the 2 villagers. That could have been an extra 5 shrine wagons. So I feel like he just could have gone like Mountain Warrior. Like I'm telling you the meta right now, guys. Like this is we're gonna build a new meta. Okay, we're gonna build a new meta. It's an exciting time for Japan. The last 6 months has been an exciting time for Japan. And look, it doesn't matter like how close they get. Look, boom, 1.5 fire rate. See you later, alligator. And that was actually bad micro there. Could have done a lot more. Lancer's going in for it. Oh, this could go Rev's way. The Yabasamis are getting trapped. That's what I'm talking about. He's kind of forced himself backed up onto a tree line here. That could be awkward for him to micro. There's still a decent amount of skirmishes which aren't shooting. I think he's trying to target the Yabasami. Still a couple of Falconets doing some work. I don't know, it could be even Stevens. Look at these guys all of a sudden just tanking Falconet shots for fun. That's what the Mountain Warrior card's all about, baby. More Lancers coming in. Nice timing. There's still a few Yabasamis. Are those 3 Lancers going to be enough? Yumis do 27 ranged attack. Because that's a fair unit. Compared to a normal skirmisher that does 18 range. Japan, anyone that says Japan's a bad civ, don't know what they're talking about. Nice shots with the Falconets. Oh, but look at that Naginata timing. Perfect. There's 0 anti-cav right now. Perfect time to do a cab switch. Oh, what arrows are there, though? They're going to completely ignore the flaming arrow. Look at this. These Yabusami don't die to skirmishers. And it's been a close one, but it looks like Japan's going to win it. Look at the scores, though. They're going down at the same level together. I think it might be a sort of a stalemate, although Japan just about comes out on top. We're on 56 vills for Spain. Ezad's on 60 plus shrines, and he's max shrines right now. So looking really good for Japan. So I think Japan will definitely bounce back better here. Obviously, there's capitalists, there's a couple of trickles, although there's a bank wagon for... yeah, it's very even Stevens, very, very even Stevens on the trickle side of things. Look at this. Where's that silver mine come from? Still has a mine left. Whilst there's literally barely any. That one's about halfway done. Okay, it has a full one on the right side of the map. It's been forced onto Mills, though. Only 3K score in it. I would be... I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing boats go down right now. Cavalry Karras coming in. Bushido Principles. That bank wagon sitting on 2.75k gold. A second, not bad. Church is out as well, giving XP. Got that golden pavilion, which is just so good. Both the natives are in favor of Revnak, but he's not really going to be able to gather anything. I mean, balance of powers isn't going to give him much at this moment in time. What does this one give? Okay, this one gives the balloon, which is pretty good. Okay, he does have Stagecoach as well. Didn't even notice he has Stagecoach on the left side. Ezad has picked up the Stagecoach TP on his side as well. So ecos are close. Ecos are close, but just because Japan has shrines, like, you know, they're exactly where they want to be. This is the sort of stage of the game where they just it's so difficult to play Japan because they're so tough. That he's getting all of the upgrades for his units. He can start making 10 Ashigaris a pop. He's getting his Daimo in. Yeah, starting to just look really, really good for Japan right now. All because of that Mountain Warrior, baby. All because of that Mountain Warrior. I'm telling you, this is... If you ever want to start a new meta, then go and beat rank number 1 doing it. with a Civ, which is regarded to be one of the best in the game at the moment. Yo, Big Risotto in chat. How you doing, man? This is a game for you, baby. This is a game for you. Okay, he's gone for a few flaming arrows here. He's kind of making a bit of everything, to be honest. Revnak's tussling around, trying to dive in with some lancers, but look at that pull check. Perfect pull check. Thought the gates of Mordor was open there, but just as he got in, instantly shut down. Being forced to make age 2 pikemen as well. Not what he wants to do. And look at that. I'm not really sure why he was pushing in. It's not like Revnak. Oh, look at this over here as well. Yeah, he knows his time is limited. His time is up. Wow, he's got so many vills and gold. Bless his little eye. He's trying. He's trying. He's dropping the big tee-hee. Man's happy with that. He got to flex with the Mountain Warrior card on number 1 rank in the game, playing an S-tier Civ. Hey, guys, I thought Japan was an F-tier Civ. Some of you guys are going to have to rethink a couple of things. Maybe we're seeing a new meta once again with Japan. You got to think about as well those maps where there's big treasures. Like there's some maps, like imagine Great Plains. Imagine getting Mountain Warrior on Great Plains with the 320 XP treasure. Like imagine getting 640 XP. I think there's still a 320 XP, right? Imagine that. That would be 640 XP. Woo-hoo! Someone's got to do it on GP now on Great Plains. Mountain Warrior. Pretty good on Euro maps. Indeed, indeed. That was a good one. I always tell you guys, look, it did cost Ezad 10 villagers, 11 villagers. Taking on that fight cost him 11 villagers. But he was, but you've got to expect that, right? You've got to do the villager pull. That's the only way you can survive that 2 Falconet push. And he did survive. And he was just about to be able to claw himself back into the game. And look at that. Very, very close for a long time. But bang, the moment the shrines start just pulling away further, bit by bit. 112 Vashigarus. Nice game. Very, very good game. Well played to Ezad.